KATC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
By now, you're probably saying rain, rain, go away, as we've had now 5 straight days of afternoon scattered showers and storms, and it looks like we will make it 6 tomorrow as a cold front will be moving through, helping to get another round of those showers going throughout much of our Tuesday. But behind that front, it does look like some sunshine finally returns and some drier, more comfortable air will be pushing into Acadiana for the second half of the week. So here's the big picture. You can see a good bit of us are dealing with those showers today from all of the East Coast over into much of the Gulf Coast, including much of Louisiana, and then those showers extend back through the Tennessee, Ohio Valley, and even up into the Northeast, where a big cold front is draped across a good portion of the country. But you can see that northerly flow is helping to push all this down to the south, and that will help to bring down some of the drier and more comfortable air for the mid part of the work week. But until then, just going to be dealing with some of those scattered showers, although a good bit of the activity has been falling apart over the last hour or so. You can see those showers that we had this afternoon, a couple of them on the heavier side, especially here in Lafayette Parish. A couple of us got a quick inch or so this afternoon of some of those heavier downpours, but you can see that's now falling apart, even getting some sunshine across a good bit of Lafayette Parish down into Iberia and Vermilion as the clouds are beginning to break apart. But we do still see a couple light showers up across northern portions of Acadiana, so we'll zoom in and take a closer look at this system. So just some light showers from Bunkie back over towards the Turkey Creek area down towards Pine Perry, could head towards Mamou eventually and maybe make its way to the units, but it should maybe fall apart. As you can see, it is pretty weak and not really strengthening. So that's what we're going to be dealing with, just showers fading over the next couple hours. Most of us just dealing with mostly cloudy and kind of damp conditions for the rest of this night, as the model shows that activity falling apart through the rest of this night. Now, with this front getting closer to us, I won't rule out 1 or 2 isolated showers during the late overnight hours into tomorrow morning, especially if you're north of Highway 190 to start off our Tuesday. But as that front moves its way down closer to the I-10 corridor by about lunchtime, this is noon, you can see a good bit of that activity beginning to fire up again. A couple of these could be on the heavier side, so just keep that in mind, although they shouldn't last more than an hour, so I'm not expecting any flooding concerns. Front continues to push down to the south by about 5 o'clock, so the evening commute should be dry, except maybe right along the Gulf Coast. That's where we could still have some lingering showers. Now, this front might briefly stall and keep the good bit of activity at least through the evening, but through the overnight and into Wednesday, that front finally pushes out into the Gulf of Mexico, allowing for the drier weather to move in and sunshine to return to the area for Wednesday. And it looks like that sunshine sticks with us for the rest of the work week before rain does return by the weekend. And not only do we get the sunshine, this front is going to help to bring down some very dry air. So this is looking at how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And so when you have the reds, that's that soupy atmosphere that gets the rain going. But when you get these blues to come in, that means dew points down in the 50s, comfortable air. And not only will it stick with us for Wednesday, but you're going to have a couple nice nights to get out there and enjoy the comfortable weather as it continues into Thursday. Even Friday, I don't think will be too bad. So if you've been holding off on cutting the grass, should have a good opportunity to do that at least Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday as the air begins to dry up. It won't be as hot or humid to be outside. Maybe you can even do some dinner out on the patio or porch the next couple evenings, as overnight lows will be getting down into the 60s by tomorrow night and lasting all the way through Friday morning. But as we head into the weekend, a front begins to lift back up, allowing for that Gulf of Mexico moisture to return, and that should get some rain chances back into the forecast by Saturday and Sunday afternoon as we start to introduce a little bit more of that moisture in the atmosphere. And speaking of what's going on in the Gulf, if we go over into the eastern Atlantic, we can see just between the Bahamas and Florida, we have an area of showers and thunderstorms that's begun to get its act together. This was down to just a 10% chance of getting organized, but in the last couple hours started to get a little bit of swirl together. And so with the latest update at 4 o'clock, the National Hurricane Center has made this a Tropical Depression 3 with sustained winds of 30 miles per hour gusting to 40, moving off to the northwest at 13 miles per hour, and it should remain on that northwesterly track. So no concern for us here in Louisiana. It should just ride up the east coast of Florida, producing some heavy hours for that portion, and then maybe make its way towards the Carolinas, but that should merge with that cool front that'll be pushing down into the eastern portion of the country later on in the week. So not expecting a whole lot with that system. In the meantime, for us here locally, just a few lingering showers, but those are beginning to die out, so just mostly cloudy skies with temperatures falling down into those mid-70s by tomorrow mornings. As mentioned, we could have a few showers as we push later on into the night into tomorrow morning, so that gives to one more day of those showers. We'll go 60% chance for the rain, so just have that umbrella with you. Maybe we could squeeze out a few peaks of sunshine tomorrow afternoon into the evening, and then plenty of sunshine, very comfortable Wednesday and Thursday. A few more clouds on Friday, and then a little better chance for at least a few hit or miss showers by the weekend. Again, not going to be a washout, but just keep in mind you might have to dodge a few showers if you have some weekend plans. But I think the big thing is we're all excited about the 60s for morning lows a couple days with very comfortable humidity levels. This has kind of been the year of cool fronts in summer. We got a couple in June and now possibly this one here in July.
We will take it.
We will keep taking that every time we can get it.
Cool things off for us just a little bit. All righty. Thank you, Eric.